Wow. Well, dude, we got some tea. We got new reports coming out like crazy right now. And it has to do with JLO, Diddy. We got new Diddy reports. This is definitely going to be more of a serious video because the allegations I've heard, I just don't really like to make jokes, I guess. If you guys want to see the funny me, click on my previous video link. I like to think I'm funny. I'm probably the only YouTuber you'll see laughing at their own jokes. It probably also explains why I don't have friends. We got lots to go over, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are new, subscribe, turn on notifications. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's do it. So, of course, take everything with a grain of salt. It's allegations, sources, and insiders, but GOTV just reported Jennifer Lopez is losing sleep over Sean Diddy Combs' new plans. It says JLO is reportedly anxious about what Sean Diddy Combs might say once he's released from prison. According to a new report by Radar Online, the disgraced rapper, who is currently serving time after being convicted on 2 prostitution-related charges, is allegedly planning to punish those who stayed silent during his legal troubles, including Lopez. A source told the outlet, everyone knows Diddy wanted JLo's help while he's been locked up. A word of support from her would have meant everything to him, and she stayed silent. The insider further claimed that he's going to get out and have a platform to speak. Word is, he's going to reward the people who stood by him and punish the ones who didn't. Now, who knows if this stuff is true? Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But the crazy thing is, when Diddy does get released from prison, this man is going to be the most viral person on the internet. When Diddy gets released from prison, if he took to Instagram, to his YouTube channel, he put out a video, that thing's doing like 100 million views in probably less than a week.
I'm sorry to all that I may have offended. We're sorry for being the best.
So the crazy thing is, if he really does want to come for people who are radio silent, you don't know what he's going to say, what he's going to reveal. I mean, the entire world will see that. Well, we got even more. TheNews.com now reports Sean Diddy Combs all set to ruin Jennifer Lopez's reputation. And allegedly, he wants to do it with a tell-all interview. According to Radar Online, a source reveals that JLo has expressed fears about her ex-boyfriend dishing dirt, mainly because she showed him no mercy amid his legal case. Goes on to say everyone knows Diddy wanted JLo's help while he's been locked up. A word of support. We just went over this, right? Yada, yada, yada. A source now says that the music mogul knows the real Jennifer and how ruthless she can be. If he chooses to spill all the glory details, there's no telling the damage it could do. The source adds that there's always been rumor floating around that his questionable business tactics were behind her sudden rise to the top, so there's certainly a lot he could divulge. It goes on to say if Diddy decides to drag JLo's name through the mud, damage to her reputation could be catastrophic. She has every reason to be losing sleep. Oh my goodness. Holy man. So while Diddy's in prison, it's sounding like he allegedly isn't forgetting. You know, he's doing his time, but when he gets out, he might be a little revengeful. Obviously, I have no idea what kind of stuff he has on JLo. They dated. I don't know what went on behind closed doors. Who knows what JLo knew and yada, yada, yada. All I'm saying is the reports are sounding a little spicy.
Happy Monday, all my glow getters out there. This is what I look like after using that overnight hustle.
Talking about Diddy in prison and all that stuff, he allegedly just had his birthday. Here's a new report. ExtraTV.com just reported Diddy's birthday meal behind bars revealed as he turns 56. That's right, he goes on to say that he just celebrated another birthday behind bars. And People allegedly obtained a copy of the prison menu revealing Diddy's choices for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It says the morning meal included fruit, a choice between bran flakes and breakfast cake, or whole wheat bread and 2 jelly packets. Skim milk and margarine were also available. For lunch, inmates could choose chicken parmesan or a chickpea burger with sides like spinach pasta and garlic bread or whole wheat bread. Afterward, prisoners had the choice between fruit and a dessert. Meanwhile, the dinner menu included selections of cheese pizza or navy beans with Italian pasta salad, green beans, and a garden salad. E! News adds that Diddy could also grab something from the commissary like honey buns, Pop-Tarts, cheesecake squares, and Cheez-Its. You know what I always thought about prison is, you know how like you just have to eat this stuff, right? Like whatever. What is it like if you're in prison for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it may be, and you go into the real world again and eat like a steak, or you eat like Even fast food. I feel like even years behind bars, you have like a Big Mac. I feel like that would change your life. Well, on the topic of Diddy being locked up once again, new reports are coming out like crazy that people think Diddy might get a pardon. Of course, it's the internet. Don't believe everything you see, hear, or read. I guess Fox News put out Trump pardoning Diddy is possible under certain circumstances. And Reality TV put out that allegedly Diddy is bragging in prison about upcoming Donald Trump pardon. It says Diddy seems confident he'll be a free man before his prison sentence is complete. The rapper who was convicted of trafficking and racketeering last month was sentenced to 4 years behind bars. Having been in jail for a year before that ruling, he's supposed to get out in May 2028. Now, Diddy's lawyers are allegedly pleading with U.S. President Donald Trump to pardon the mogul. By the sounds of things, the rapper has faith that the real estate mogul will come through for him. It goes on to say that last week Diddy was transferred to the Fort Docks prison in New Jersey, which is far less security and is more luxurious than his Brooklyn cell. TMZ reports that Diddy has been talking to inmates in jail about how he'll soon be free. Sources say that he's bragging about how the president will turn him loose, as Donald has allegedly been considering a pardon for Diddy. The rapper is apparently promising inmates in Fort Docks that if that happens, he'll take care of them. While he seems confident he'll be out soon, Donald's staff members reportedly don't want to see Diddy pardoned. They are advising the president against this, according to rumors, and one source says Donald will do what he wants, even against the advice of others. So Diddy is allegedly telling people in prison that he's going to take care of them when he gets out or whatever. Is that because they're like taking care of him in prison? Like, I feel like prison's scary, right? So maybe you want people to be on your side and you know you need protection maybe. So you might like promise people like, yo, protect me in here and I got your back like a backpack in middle school. I really don't know. I mean, like I said, they're all just allegations and reports, but that is that. To be honest, I still don't think Diddy will be serving till 2028. I just don't.
Listen, I want to hear the rest of the album.
Yeah, let's get to it. Y'all want to hear more of the album? We just got lost in our bop. We not sorry.
I think he'll get out on good behavior or maybe a pardon. Like, I just don't see him doing all his time, right? Again, I could be wrong. I don't know.
You know, just for the adults out there, I cut down on smoking. I smoke like, you know, after sunset now. Kept me more focused. But it's Friday, so it's up. I get my deli on. It's the only way you can celebrate it, baby. I'm sorry. Friday is owned by a black man. Deleon is owned by a black man. Nah. But nah, this is the official. This is the official. As long as you protect yourself on this Friday, you know, and just decide to say, you don't have to have a drink.
Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. You made it this far in the video. Leave a comment right now and just say, pardon me. Say that. Talking about pardons, pardon me. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. And that is that.